Welcome back to the 7-part series on how to start a business on the side of your 9 to 5. This is part 2. And in this video, we're going to be talking about how do you manage your time when you're balancing starting a business and working 40 hours a week. Now, I'm going to tell you what I tell every single one of my clients, and there's going to be a voice in your head that's like, that's not right. I should be working every spare moment of my business because this needs to get off the ground right now. And the harder I work, the faster that'll happen, right? Wrong. Starting a coaching or consulting business is not a pie eating contest. Most new business owners start their business and they think that if they put in 20, 30, 40 hours a week on the side of their full time job, then they will be able to leave their job faster. And let me tell you, that is so far from the truth. The only thing that will lead to is burnout. Think about it. You work 40 hours a week already, okay? And you probably do some kind of work that is intellectual. You're having to reference your expertise constantly. That will absolutely burn through some brain power. Now, in your coaching or consulting business, you are also going to have to tap into your expertise. It's only going to be about 10% of the time when you first start this business. The rest of the time, you're going to be putting towards networking, marketing, doing sales, doing all the back end paperwork that's going to be required to get everything officially set up. You're also going to have to do the mental work of figuring out what the strategy is and what the offer is going to be, and so on and so forth. Your brain will not be able to do 40 hours of that after doing 40 hours of working full time in your business. And the only thing this is going to lead to is you quitting a few months into it because you just can't keep up. When you first start your business, it's not how many hours you work, it's what you're doing while you're working on it. And this is why when new clients come and work with me, I have them set themselves a schedule as if starting their business were a part time job. We look at their calendar and we figure out what are 3 work days where they can fit in 2 to 3 hours of work on the business, work with new clients, so on and so forth. And then we pick one weekend day where they can do 3 or 4 hours in one fell swoop. We make sure that they have at least one day off per week because otherwise, if you try to do too much or you try to work too many days in a row, you're just going to burn out. And let me tell you, I have had clients build their businesses to over $100,000 a year, working 12 hours or less in their business on top of a full time job. And just remember, however you build your business is how you will have to run your business. I'm Katie, your practical business coach, and new business owners work with me so that they can leave their corporate 9 to 5 and replace their 6-figure salary by doing work that they love that actually helps people. Like and follow if you want to see the next part of this series, and let me know what questions you have in the comments.